Namaskar. Good morning to everybody. I will introduce myself proudly as a farmer. I am a typing Director CBI, Director General National Human Rights Commission, so many titles, but I always introduce myself as a farmer, son of a farmer, born in a farm, grew up in a farm, so I know the difficulties, challenges of the farming profession. And while in service, I have taken up many issues of farmers with Tamil Nadu government, Karnataka government, and even with the government of India, with even Mr. The then Ajit Singh, the farmer minister for agriculture, and also with the Prime Minister Vajpayee himself. And later on, many of the issues I have taken up with various Prime Ministers, Dr. Manmohan Singh, and of course the leaders like Sonia Gandhi ji, and even recently I have written to Honorable Prime Minister also about these so-called farm laws and all that. Now, there is not much time to discuss all that now. Thank you for, I came, I congratulate the organizers for this very beautiful theme. Organic Expo is very important because, once upon a time, what we ate was food. But to have more production, we brought in all these chemicals and fertilizers. Production was more, but the quality of the food came down. So what we eat as food today has a lot of pollutants brought in by the chemicals we are introducing. So there is no way. Now the illnesses, the diseases are growing because of the very food we are eating now. So awareness has come about the need for chemical-free food, how to grow without excessive use of agriculture, chemicals and fertilizers and all that have done a lot of harm, not to us, not only to us, but to the soil. The soil is a living organism. What is in the soil only will come out as a food. If the soil is inert, there is no energy. What we give out only solid, but there is no energy in that. So the need for enriching the soil. There is a movement going on by Sadhguru Jagi Vasudha all over Europe on a motorcycle. Save the soil. How to save the soil? It's in our hands. Otherwise, a situation will come. Today India became the savior of the world during the last pandemic because we had surplus food stocks. We can give it to the whole world. But now the situation is another 30, 40 years, the food production is going to come down enormously. Many in climatic reasons, climate change and all that. But more than that, the productivity of the soil is going down. Of course, at the same time, when you go for organic agriculture, organic food, naturally the quantity will be less. So the farmers are hesitant. So the government should give all support to ensure that organically grown food has enough price so that the farmers are encouraged to go in for more and more of organic food production and all that. That's very, very important now. And unfortunately, we are cutting down all the trees because to have more land, mostly for animal agriculture. The forests are not there, the rain will not come. Untimely rain, the flooding of the cities, even New York, Delhi. The other day I was in Calcutta, whole evening gone. Bangalore, our minister has to come for a program. He could not come out of Bangalore city because they were flooded with cities were flooded. All that is because we have gone against nature. So need for more and more of afforestation. Only forest, many things to be done, but most important thing is we need more trees, more forests and all that. The glaciers are melting so fast. The sea water level is rising up. Another 20, 30 years, many of the low-lying island countries will be drowned. We can't stop it now. Our coastal cities are going to be flooded. So it's a final warning now. Unless we go in for more and more of afforestation, planting of trees, stop cutting the trees in any case, we cannot save humanity. We are in a deep crisis now. So many experts have been talking beautifully about the challenges in growing organic food and what the government can do. Government, I would say that first time a lot of efforts are being made by the present government to encourage farming. So when I made some products, coconut, for example, 20 years back, the coconut farmers were about to commit suicide. Copra prices went down so much. So I came up to the Prime Minister, Ms. Vajpayee. At that time, they gave 200 crores for the NAFED. They came and did double the price in market, and now it is not. Now the prices have not come down, but there is a way of increasing the farmers' income, going for coconut elixir, which is being there in the store also. We go in for this Nira, that is before coconut water, the coconut farmer will get 3 times more price, more income will get. Same thing with the many other, only basically agricultural organic products are being brought in, and many other stalls are here. We have got, where from Coimbatore and many others also there. Please, we must encourage. There should be tax concession for them. There should be subsidy. The government have enormous powers, way of subsidizing the cost of production of organic food, ensure adequate remunerative price and all that. So that's the way we can encourage organic food production and also save the farmers. Farmers saved the country, but the condition of farmers has not increased very much. Still, you see thousands of farmers committing suicide either because of too much of rain or no rain, or pesticide, insecticide, the production falls down, or if there is too much of production, the market forces come and then they subside the prices. And also export-import policy also government should take care that suddenly you make something ban some exports, what will happen to the farmers who are growing? So they must be the welfare of the farmers to be kept foremost before deciding any of the economic policies. Consumer interest is important, but the man who produces the food, they have to be said, otherwise people will go away from agriculture. Who will do agriculture, farming? It's a risky profession. I compliment the organizers for this brilliant idea. In spite of the hot sun, you have all come here. I compliment you. We should have more exhibitions. I wish you grand success. Namaskar.